What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Dreamscape Wrestling presents LUCID. We are here for week 2. It's your host, John Francis, and of course, I'm here with the Juice.
What's up?
We have a huge packed show from Erie, Pennsylvania today. Let's jump right into the first match, which will have Farouk facing Kane in a no-holds-barred match.
A lot of tension between these two after last week's tag team title match between the two teams.
Yes, there was rumors that the Brothers of Destructions are not done with the APA yet. And we can see that now with them having a singles match
here tonight.
and Farouk tonight. So here comes the APA now, and
look at that! Look at
the belt looks good on it, doesn't it?
I wanted to say look at the gold, but I don't want to say gold because it's not gold. But that belt looks really good on one half of the tag team champions here as APA member Farouk, former leader of the Nation of Domination, the first African American world's heavyweight champion, making his way to the ring. I gotta tell you, Francis, that was one hell of a match last week.
It was, and ending with that powerbomb to the outside.
You know, there were moments where I was wondering, when is this match gonna end?
Yeah, I mean, they were ready to fight forever, as it were, and
it damn near felt like forever.
Yeah, but it was a hell of a match, a hell of a war, and now we get ready for part 2 of the war between Farouk and Kane himself, who is coming to the ring now.
We're going to have hot shots thrown in this match between these two brawlers here.
Weighing in at 323 pounds.
I
was hoping
that was very nice. So Kane makes his way to the ring. I am going to notice that it is weird that neither of their partners are with them.
Well, it could be psychological. It could be some mind games at play, or it could just be that both men really want to face each other one-on-one. Who's to say?
And you know, honestly, I could see that Farouk and Kane are very prideful competitors. They don't necessarily need help from anybody.
No,
absolutely
not. And as much as Farouk and Kane each rely on their brothers respectively, these are two very strong, independent singles competitors as well.
And just like we thought, Farouk starting with a flurry of blows, and now Kane striking back.
Farouk didn't know which way he wanted to go there. It looks like he was uneasy, unsure of what decision to make as to where to drag the big red monster.
Kane is very clear on what he wants to do as he is pummeling Farouk in the corner here. Big headbutt knocks Farouk down.
Kane, a former world champion, former Intercontinental Champion in the World Wrestling Federation Entertainment, World Heavyweight Champion, like I said, Tag Team Champion.
Multiple
time Tag Team Champion.
With the likes of Undertaker, X-Pac,
RVD.
Kane has had a slew. Daniel Bryan,
that's right.
Or Bryan Danielson, or the American Dragon.
Depends on who decides to show up here in DSW, because you can get anybody from any time, anywhere, so it'll be very interesting. As I've stated before, as I stated in last week's episode, this variation of the Big Red Monster is a little bit more seasoned.
And it looks like he's going for his patented clothesline
off the top rope. The Big Red Monster laying it in on Farouk here.
A big drop kick to the back of the head. That agility from Kane is always a point that is overlooked.
Absolutely, but as I was saying, Francis, this is a much more seasoned Kane, so he's got some age on him, he's got some experience, but it could be that age that might factor in.
Absolutely.
Whereas Farouk, this is Farouk in a bit of a prime, so to speak. Mind you, he's been around the block. Farouk is no stranger to competition in his many years of experience, but at this point in his career, he was very heavily a tag team competitor.
Big shot dazes Farouk, and now choking him on the top rope is Kane. And Kane is kind of in control here. Farouk has not gotten a whole lot of offense.
And you're seeing a lot of agile moves, a lot of drop kicks from the Big Red Monster.
And now the old claw, the Von Erich claw applied to Farouk. He could submit here. This is a dangerous submission
Kane is
hold.
definitely applying a lot of pressure, forcing blood to rush to the head.
Farouk trying to fight. He fights his way back to his feet. And now dragging Kane
It
around.
looks like Farouk now has an idea of what he wants to do, laying the big red monster onto the
But-
ropes there, but not for very long.
He tried to goozle him there. But
Look,
Farouk again,
a little
kicked
back and
him up
forth.
for another suplex gourd buster.
That's right. The power of Farouk laying it into the 6-foot-something big red monster there, the much taller, more heavier competitor.
And now a camel clutch applied.
And it looks to me like it looks like Farouk's either grabbing the face or grabbing onto that mask of Kane, that mask that's been known to come on and off depending on.
Oh, but he caught him in the goozle here.
We're gonna see a big, huge choke slam from the big red machine.
Straight to hell
And
goes
there's the
Farouk.
cover. Is he gonna get it?
2,
And
3,
that's it.
That's it. Kane
Wow.
picks up the win. Farouk, no match for Kane on this night.
You know, it's kind of a thing. I expected this fight to go a little bit longer after last week's match.
Absolutely. And I'm getting word now. There's something going on in the back. We have to cut to the back right now.
What
And
the hell?
Undertaker and JBL going at it in the backstage area.
No wonder these two weren't present at ringside. And whoa, looks like JBL's decided to wear team colors here to this.
Yeah. And JBL has bought in as they are the new tag team champions, but Undertaker is obviously in a foul mood, trying to take that shovel to JBL.
The APA showing some uniformity here, but Undertaker and Bradshaw, two well-known brawlers. The Undertaker, one of the best pure strikers in the sport today, and JBL, a man who's not afraid to take on a fight.
Absolutely, and
Undertaker
this-
with that shovel there, known for.
We need to get some people back there. They need to break this up. This is going to get out of hand quick. Neither of these guys are going to stop. Just because they feel like, and a big shot by The Undertaker. But, folks, we got to cut away from this. It is time for our next match.
Somebody's got to get in here and stop this.
Yeah, we are setting up for our Intercontinental match. Edge versus Jerry the King Lawler.
This is a title match.
A grudge match from the Battle Royal. Edge was the last one eliminated kind of by surprise on Jerry Lawler.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
He asked for this match and wait. They're out here. JBL and Undertaker have made it to ringside now.
What? We're supposed to have a match, Francis.
I think we're gonna have to wait. I don't think Edge or Lawler are interested in coming out right now.
Oh, what?
As
I'd be
Undertaker
afraid.
and JBL are going at it.
It'd be smart of them not to. It'd be stupid of them to even consider it. I mean,
Honestly, I would just wait my turn.
right. You do not want to get in the Undertaker's path of destruction,
Or JBL's for that matter.
no, either way, you will be laid. You will be laid to waste.
Absolutely. And Bradshaw throwing Undertaker in. I feel like Undertaker would have started this fight, but
It's not common that JBL up to his old ways. And
Big boot by
Undertaker
the
just
Undertaker.
laying those feet into Bradshaw. Bradshaw with the dragon screw there, bringing the Undertaker down. And
you know, after last week's showing, you have to say that Bradshaw is definitely the strongest member of APA.
yeah, but again, like I said earlier, the Undertaker, the best pure striker in the business.
And the strongest of his team as well, so the leaders.
It's a little question,
Yeah.
a little questionable. You know, you don't want to,
Never
bat your
discount.
eyes. Never bat your eyes down on Kane. Again,
Oh, of course.
you can't forget,
Or Farouk.
or Farouk for that matter. But you can't forget that entrance that Kane made when he debuted, throwing the Undertaker off guard, costing him his championship match in the first ever Hell in a Cell, and now
Now this Cobra Clutch
crossface. This
that
is
we saw
new.
Last week, a new move in JBL's repertoire, along with that ripcord clothesline from hell.
Bradshaw definitely changing it up, stepping up his game coming into DSW.
I think JBL knew that as long as all this talent is in one building, he cannot stay the same. He has to evolve. He has to change.
Absolutely.
With the roster.
Absolutely. And now
Showing
JBL
Undertaker what he thinks of him.
stomping a mud hole, walking it dry, giving him two fingers up.
Undertaker striking back and now hooking him for a big DDT.
Jumping DDT there by the dead man. Is anybody gonna come out and stop this,
I
or
say-
are they just gonna go till like somebody passes out?
I don't know. I don't know. In DSW here, the rules have not been fully fledged, but it looks like we're just going to let them go until they've had enough.
When
And,
is enough? That's the question.
And JBL tries to hook him up, and Undertaker
Back
not
body
having
drop there.
that. And the old choke, old but faithful.
Somebody needs to come in and stop this. We have a show to continue on here, folks. We have a scheduled show that was supposed to take place.
You go tell
I'm not
him.
going up there. Are you crazy?
And
Again.
Undertaker not allowing that DDT to happen. I'm not going in there.
Nope.
What am I supposed to do? Mr. Taker, can you please stop playing the man? And they gotta end at some point.
It's not gonna happen. No, you're.
There's that big
JBL
snap
with the-
powerbomb!
Oh, devastating move there by Bradshaw.
And that could be
JBL
he
going for the
goes
clothesline!
Clothesline from hell, but Undertaker getting out of the way.
Looks like the Undertaker setting up here for the tombstone.
And
Oh,
but
Bradshaw
gets out of
countering it with a punch to the midsection.
And a big backbreaker from JBL.
Racking him right over that knee there.
These two are going to war, and there is nothing I don't think anyone can do to stop this fight.
Absolutely not.
And this is going to go until one of them hits that move. that makes
JBL
the
going
other
to
one
the
stop.
top here.
Big elbow drop.
Not used to seeing that from Bradshaw.
But Undertaker still showing fight. He just will not stop. And a big clothesline catches Undertaker off guard. And there it is. He's got him hooked for the big lariat. That should be it.
It doesn't look like it. It looks like
He's
JBL's
going
gonna go for a
another
powerbomb.
powerbomb.
Is that no?
God.
Wow.
Clothesline from hell, a powerbomb, and now setting him up for the final blow. Another clothesline from hell, and JBL looks like he has had enough. The Undertaker looks like he has had enough. JBL is gonna bask in his victory here as he reigns supreme, and now we will have the Intercontinental match between Edge and Jerry the King Lawler.
I wasn't sure if that was gonna stop. It felt like a repeat of last week's tag team match, honestly.
Man, and it just kept going. But you know what? I'm loving this rivalry.
Oh no,
Loving this
absolutely,
rivalry.
absolutely. This is what we want to see from the competitors. We want to. I mean, do we want to see them beat the crap out of each other? Absolutely, but we want to see it within the rules of competition.
But when you get egos like this, when you get personalities like this, you get characters like this together, you can't always confine it within the lines.
And speaking of egos and personality, the Rated R superstar,
The ultimate opportunist himself, the educator, Edge. And Edge, seething, tweeted out last night that he felt he was robbed in that battle royal
absolutely.
for the Intercontinental
I mean,
Championship.
like I said, you can't turn your back on Jerry the King Lawler.
Ever.
The experience, the knowledge. Never turn a blind eye to the King, because you never know what's gonna happen.
Absolutely. And, this title match will pretty much decide for sure who is the definitive Intercontinental Champion, I believe.
Well, we're definitely gonna find out.
You see Jerry the King Lawler, a fantastic champion in the 80s. And then Edge, one of the best Intercontinental Champions of all time.
Not just the best Intercontinental
World
champion.
champion.
Just a champion. Just a champion in
That's
general.
true. Tag team.
Tag team,
everything.
Intercontinental. This man.
Look at that Intercontinental Championship on Jerry the King Lawler. He makes it look good.
He does.
He makes it look good,
I mean,
Juice.
the King just flaunting all the gold. All the
Yeah,
bling,
all
all the
time.
bling. I gotta remember, this isn't gold. This isn't really gold. Look, I'm a bit of a nitpicker here. If it's not gold colored, it's not really gold.
No, and that's
It's more
the thing.
it's more of a platinum, but it's bling. This man is wearing bling.
And that's the thing. Dreamscape Wrestling is always going above where everyone else goes. Dreamscape Wrestling is about being above even the gold, and that is why we have the platinum belts. And Jerry the King Lawler, I can't think of a much better first Intercontinental Champion for Dreamscape Wrestling.
I can.
Well,
you had a slew of who's who in that battle royal last week that could have been.
We did.
I mean, no disrespect to the King, but I mean, there's other. There was a lot of other names. Bret Hart was in that battle royal.
But
Edge
Jerry's
in the battle
the one
royal.
who won.
No, you're absolutely right.
Can't do anything about that. And he won fair and square.
I mean,
but
to be honest though, I'm a little surprised the King was willing to put his title on the line this early on.
It looks like he's going to be a fighting champion.
We'll see for how long.
Going for that right hand early, left hand early, and Edge gets out the way.
Regardless, the King trying to drop that
smash and a second rope spear right off the bat.
Edge, innovative as always, evolving with another performer that evolved with the times. And coming back to competition after after 10 years, missing, if my math is correct, almost a decade.
Yes.
Missing
with the neck injury.
With the neck, right? Missing competition for almost a decade, and now
Edge-o-matic right off. He is in charge.
Back and better than ever. What's this?
William Regal,
the villain himself.
Why is William Regal coming out here?
It looks like William Regal has his eye on either the Intercontinental Championship or on one of these competitors.
And King takes advantage in pile driver, right?
Dropping Edge on that surgically repaired neck.
That can do it right there. And there, Regal is there. He's standing on the stage just watching right now as Jerry goes for the pin.
You notice the King being very, very ring aware of where his opponent was
absolutely.
laying, moving him away from the ropes.
What would you expect from such a great champion?
Oh no, absolutely.
Such a great story.
Again, that seasoned veteran in Jerry the King Lawler.
This is not puppies, Jerry the King Lawler. This is not bad joke, Jerry the King Lawler.
It could still be.
This is I just killed Andy Kaufman, Jerry Lawler. And there's the viciousness right there.
Throwing him into the turnbuckle pad and then
now going to the top
ring.
rope.
The King, is he going for the fit? No.
Big knee
right to the face of Edge. Again, it looks like the King is aiming for that surgically repaired neck of Edge.
Absolutely. He is definitely attacking that neck. That's where the fist drop goes after. That's what the pile driver goes after. He is playing to his strengths.
Trying to put Edge
like a smart championship.
Trying to put Edge out of competition yet again.
And again by the hair, taking him down. He goes for that fist again.
But Edge is getting out of the way, and it looks like they tackled each other there. A little.
Edge starting to try to come back there, but King puts an end to it.
Absolutely.
Big kick to the gut, and Edge trying to fight his way back into this match. Ever since that distraction, William Regal's still standing on top of the stage.
It looks like Regal has gotten into the mind of Edge there. And Edge definitely a little off his game. Huge neck breaker there by Edge.
Very nice neck breaker. Picture perfect.
And a snap of the neck by Edge there. You know, Edge has not gone for a cover yet. He's laying in all this offense, which is great. But at some point, he has to attempt to go for the cover and wear down the King.
Do you think some of that may be just the respect he has for Jerry Lawler? That he doesn't think
it's possible, but Edge is the master manipulator.
He is.
You can't count out on what Edge knows and what mind games he's willing to play to accomplish whatever it is that he wants.
And now both of them just kind of wrestling and fighting on the outside here. Pulls Lawler up. Lawler is in control on the outside, looking to. And Edge goes right into the ring post. Jerry now. Jerry putting in the single crab. He can't tap, but he is wearing him down right now. And without that leg, no spear.
I can't necessarily hear what the refs counted, but they got to be getting pretty close. I mean, these two men just really fighting it out. Wait, what's Edge doing here?
Oh! He throws Jerry into the post.
King taking all metal there to the midsection, possibly cracking a rib there if possible.
Now going back into the ring as the ref looks like he is up to
maybe
7, 8,
something like that.
7,
barely.
count of 7.
Yeah, the ref really taking his time on this count.
Oh,
Execution! Is that going to be it?
And he's in the corner. Oh, he's going to the corner. Is he setting it up?
He's trying to set up. Looks like he's setting up for the spear.
He's looking for it. He's looking for the spear right here.
I was trying to say, the ref taking his
time. And there it is, spear! Spear, it's over.
Is that
it's over to the champion. 1, 2, 3. Oh, a big kick out. Jerry Lawler kicked out of the spear.
How? How did the king kick out of the spear? I'm at a loss. I'm just like,
and
wow.
Looking up at Regal on the stage, Regal looks impressed. Still to understand what he's doing out here.
And it looks like the king going
up top again.
It looks like he might finish it here.
And
huge crossbody, but caught.
Body.
Scooping a slam by Edge there. Reversing the King's crossbody. Now Edge back on the offensive here. This Intercontinental Championship meaning a lot to both of these men. Now Edge laying in those headbutts to the King.
And this is a back and forth contest, a war between these two competitors. As Edge gets him up on the shoulders, goes for a snake eyes.
Edge not going for the cover there, laying those headbutts in again.
He is, I think he's still very upset about the Battle Royal, and now he's just, sometimes Edge's temper can get the best of him.
And it looks like Edge is going to set up for the spear one more time.
One more time.
One more again.
Oh, and Jerry catches him in a DDT!
Is that going to be it? Can King capitalize on this mistake?
Oh, he's got him hooked! The sit-up pile driver! That's it! That's it right there!
But Edge just puts on the ropes!
But
the King turns it around, gets hit
puts his foot on the ropes! But the ref catches him! The ref catches him on the ropes! And a big drop kick by the King! What a sequence!
The fist! King lays the fist down. Is that going to be it?
And now another
execution!
And this time
Edge with the cover,
but Jerry gets the ropes.
Lawler was under the ropes.
And Edge not sure what he wants to do. Should he go for the spear again? I think it's in his head that Jerry countered that last one.
What does Edge have to do to put the King away?
Oh, but he gets caught in his hesitation.
Another pile driver there by the King. Is that going to be it?
And this time, moving him away from the ropes. This should be it right here. I can't see him getting up with 3 pile drivers. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Champion retains. Jerry the King Lawler is still the Intercontinental Champion. And now William Regal making his way down to the ring. And Edge trying to fight him off here. And Regal gets the upper hand on Edge. And now he's getting a microphone. What's going on here? William Regal says, Jerry, I have to be honest, after watching your victory last week, I realize you are a true Kingsman.
Kingsman.
These simpletons don't understand how true royalty should act, but you do, so I offer my allegiance to a true king. Together we can bring honor to Dreamscape and rise to the top of this company. You and me could rule this place.
You know, I'm very surprised here by Regal's words, Regal's choices. Didn't necessarily see him wanting to take allegiance with the King.
Yeah, this is definitely a turn. Could a new tag team be forming in Dreamscape Wrestling?
It's absolutely possible. Anything and anything can happen.
But have to keep an eye on that. But now, The Rock will go one-on-one with Papa Shango.
Ooh, the Voodoo King himself versus the Brahma Bull.
Absolutely. Papa Shango went on record. He was in both of the Battle Royals for the championships last week, and he lost in both matches. And he has said how upset he is to be on this losing streak just to start off Dreamscape. So he sent out a challenge to the People's Champ to face him one-on-one so he can get back on track, and a win over The Rock would obviously shoot Papa Shango into the top of the ring.
Oh, no, absolutely. The great one. Multi-time world champion, Intercontinental champion. The man is the people's champion. He is the champion.
And he is the only one with the drive, with the power. He stays hungry and he devours.
That's right.
The Rock, the People's Champion, the Brahma Bull,
the great one.
The great one.
What isn't that? What else can be said about The Rock that hasn't already been said?
Don't worry, I'm sure he has some things.
Absolutely.
But of course, there is contention between the fans that The Rock did leave and go to Hollywood. They feel abandoned by him, and The Rock has never really addressed that or seemed to care.
You know, in my years of watching the sport and watching this man still loves this business. He was born into it, so he'll never necessarily really go away. And as far as in-ring competition, he's not one to turn away from a fight.
No,
But as a businessman, when he sees a business opportunity, he will take it.
He knows how to make his money.
Have you tried his energy drinks?
I have not. I should try it.
You should.
All right.
But Papa Shango making his way to the ring right now.
The King with the smoking skull.
A little peek behind the curtain. This man would later be known as the Godfather
and team with the Brahma Bull in the Nation of Domination.
That's right. So
not as the Godfather.
No, as Kama Mustafa, obviously.
Yes.
But there is definitely future history with these two men out in the original timeline, regular timeline, in a timeline.
Now, granted, I do love the Godfather, but I have to say Papa Shango may be his best gimmick.
Absolutely.
But it's definitely in between those two.
No, absolutely. And now here we go. Collar elbow tie up there by both men, and now Papa Shango dragging The Rock to the corner there. Big right hand there, laying those fists in. You gotta wonder with The Rock aware of what Papa Shango is to become. Do you think The Rock has a bit of an advantage there? Whoa, wait a minute, big cross body there by The Rock.
Almost got caught up in the ropes.
He kind of did there, but you haven't. I have not seen The Rock jump off the top rope since he was Rocky Maivia.
Well, and that's the thing. I think you will see a lot of things that these competitors have not done a lot of because they know the talent that is in Dreamscape Wrestling and the competition knows what they do. There's years and years and years and years of film to watch.
Absolutely,
you have to break out all the stops.
No, for sure. But you got to wonder, like, with someone as with Papa Shango as young as he is at this point in his career, has he had the time to catch up on The Rock's material?
Yeah.
Has he studied tape on The Rock to figure out some kind of a battle plan against the Brahma Bull?
Well, and I would go deeper into that, but I feel like if we do, we will break the time continuum and universe will implode, so we will move on.
Well, we're in a place where the universe kind of has imploded. We have different permutations, different iterations of competitors, of wrestlers from around the world, from different times and points in their careers. So you would think we kind of have already.
That's fair. So now Papa Shango, and obviously Papa Shango again, like I said, wants to get this win to get back on track. But you have to think that if The Rock gets the win here, that world title is next on his mind.
Absolutely, unless there's somebody that thinks that they're more worthy of being in line for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, I think everyone would think that they're more worthy, but it begs the question: has The Rock faced Rey Mysterio?
No. The Rock has never faced any version of Rey Mysterio.
That would be an interesting match.
I would pay to see that matchup.
Absolutely, and
The Rock just manhandling Papa Shango in the corner, dropping him on his head from that fireman's carry, now laying that big thick knee. The Rock is a beast of a man in most recent years. This man works out every day in his Iron Paradise. He builds his body like no other.
And now he's setting him up for the rock bottom, but Papa Shango fights out of it. And Papa Shango now, with this big gut buster and trying to get back into control here.
Papa Shango definitely, like you said earlier, Francis, if Papa Shango picks up the victory over The Rock, this can shoot him up into title contention immediately.
Absolutely. I would think that the winner of this match would be making a case to face the World Heavyweight Champion next. And a big, shoulder breaker. An inverted version, but that shoulder breaker, The Rock is very, very familiar with that maneuver.
No, absolutely. Damaging.
That could be it right there.
Damaging the deltoid and the trapezius muscle. Not the deltoid, I'm sorry, the trapezius muscle there. Could cause some kind of separation.
Survivor Series 96. When
The Rock
used that to win his first match.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. The Rock debuting as Rocky Maivia.
Before Rocky died, champs.
Second generation superstar there, son of Hall of Famer Rocky Johnson.
Papa Shango up on the top rope.
Another big elbow drop there. As I was saying, The Rock inducting his father into the 2010 Hall of Fame, I believe. It's been a while. But nonetheless, son of a Hall of Famer, a Hall of Famer already.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know if I expected this competitive of a match between these two.
Oh no, you would think The Rock with the level of experience that he has, possibly putting Papa Shango to work quickly, but this is a Rock that has not been in the ring very frequently. That's another thing.
Which you can never underestimate a competitor's will to be the top champion.
Like you said earlier, Francis, The Rock has the drive. He has the power.
But
he's
so
hungry.
Does Papa Shango. He devours.
He does.
But it's about who puts in the work.
Rock bottom! Rock bottom!
And that's probably it right there. I mean, Papa Shango's got to be done after a rock bottom.
Rock pulling Papa Shango to the middle of the ring, going for the cover.
2.
Is that going to be it?
And Papa
Shango kicked out of the rock bottom. He kicked out.
It's the level of competition in DSW, ladies and gentlemen. And a big knee to the face of The Rock.
Papa Shango just showing that he has the will, he has the drive,
he has the power.
He's a little bit. I think he's got hungry there.
He's got to go. He's got to devour now. God,
fucking stop it!
Ladies and gentlemen, our ring announcer Ariana Jefferson has had about enough of our antics. You might have heard her over there.
Unfortunately, though.
Big kick to the dome from Papa Shango onto The Rock. Slamming him down on the mat.
And now Papa Shango back in control here, and it looks like...
Oh, he's setting up that shoulder breaker again. Here we go.
Rock reverses it.
Gives him a stop to the back. Hey, look at this!
Here it is!
Sliding it up!
Here it comes!
The most electrifying move in sports entertainment today!
People's elbow!
People's elbow! That should be it right there.
There's the cover.
2, 3, that's it! Papa Shango falls to The Rock in a very entertaining match.
Absolutely, a very competitive match here by both performers, and you got to give it to Papa Shango. Wait!
It's Austin!
It's Stone Cold!
Here! Stone Cold!
And Austin
catches The Rock coming off the buckle and a Russian leg sweep.
Francis, wherever The Rock is, the Texas Rattlesnake is
and
not
here we
far
go, going
behind.
back and forth like only The Rock and Austin can, and The Rock has had enough. The Rock is leaving town. He's going back to Hollywood, back to his next movie.
Is he?
He has nothing to do with the Rattlesnake. He is done, and Austin wrapped him. He is not finished yet as he throws The Rock back into the ring. Stone Cold is on the hunt. If you remember, The Rock eliminated Austin. There's a stunner!
Austin with the stunner!
Oh! Austin leaves The Rock laying. If you remember, Austin is the one who was eliminated by The Rock in the Royal Rumble for the heavyweight title.
Austin is salty as hell after being eliminated by the Great One in last week's Royal Rumble Blitz. Austin wanted to become the first DSW World's Champion of the Worlds, and he is not to Happy about it.
And folks, you do not want to miss it. Coming up next, I don't know what the fallout from that's going to be.
Wait a minute.
But going up next, a huge tag team match, which I will explain the story of on the next episode, between Ric Flair and Booker T against Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio. We will have that to open the next show, along with our main event, the finals of the women's tournament. China faces Trish Stratus next.